What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV. All right, so basically, Simon has said that Porsha is going to get the same treatment, if not worse, possibly, than what Fallon got on social media when it comes to his jabs and his elbows and his left hooks and right hooks and all of that good stuff, because we're just getting started. She just filed for divorce. Maybe what was it, a couple of weeks ago? And here we go. It's almost every day that the Neighborhood Talk or some other Instagram blog is sharing some stories that he's posted or some posts that he's posted on his Instagram, because I don't follow him, never have and never will. I don't even follow Porsha, but I'm saying things that he's saying. And and I said, okay, so basically he's letting Porsha know that she can get this work too, because I found it disgusting when people were siding with Porsha and Simon when Simon was showing video clips and giving these dissertations and sharing his thesis and analysis on video footage of Fallon and the pool boy or personal assistant or whatever Jalen was. I, to be honest with you, don't even really care. I'm not saying it's okay to be unfaithful or cheat on your spouse because you know or feel like they're doing it too, because, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. But some people understand. But I'm just basically saying, when people were siding with Porsha and Simon to say, well, see, look, Fallon, she was cheating on Simon. And so she had every right to get into a relationship with him because she wasn't her friend. And that was just for reality TV. And they used Porsha to bring Fallon onto the show. Well, you knowing all of that, okay, you knowing all of that, even if Porsha was not Fallon's friend, but you knew that they used you as the catalyst to springboard this woman onto the show with her then husband. And then you, like, how could you even be comfortable doing that? That's the thing. See, some people, it's like for whatever price, they are willing to stoop low to get what they want. And now for Porsha, no, it takes a high price. So Simon, you know, Fallon's husband at the time, couldn't have been dunking the chicken into the deep fryer at Bojangles, okay? For her to step in just because she found Simon attractive. We don't even believe that she found Simon attractive. But for some females, they can overlook the looks for the sake of the price that is willing to be paid. And she was willing to live off of that and be in this relationship for whatever amount of time. What was it, 30 days? And they got engaged, finally got married. And then were married for 15 months, and now she filed for divorce. But listen, Simon posted a story because now it's being reported that he's already moved on. He's got a girlfriend. Did it overlap? Did he start seeing this woman before he got the news that Porsha filed for divorce, or was he already seeing this chick? But she goes by the name Bodied by Jay on Instagram. And she, I guess, became social media infamous, not going to say famous, but social media infamous because she shared her issues after experiencing a botched butt job, or maybe multiple botched butt jobs. But like a number of females do on social media that are all into fitness, they've had multiple body surgeries and didn't share that information, but they're fitness influencers. And I'm not saying it's wrong to work out after you've had surgery. Of course, you want to try to keep things up, but just be honest with people. So I guess she had no choice but to reveal what was going on because she has so many followers and she couldn't hide that situation. But they're alleging that he's seeing her. They've shared multiple video clips of him out on a yacht. She on a yacht. They're not in pictures together, but the backgrounds look eerily similar, as well as the yacht that they're on. And they've been doing comparisons, as well as pictures of her posted up in front of a Rolls Royce that looks like his. Well, anyway, with all of that going on, and Simon allegedly seeing this other woman, he is writing Instagram stories saying, if you are behind Porsha filing for divorce, please step up and own her mental state of mind. Hashtag dumb ASS. First of all, it sounds stupid. And two, it sounds like it looks like he's already moved on, as well as it's being alleged by Michelle A.T. Brown, straight from the A blog, Michelle A.T. Brown on YouTube, that Porsha's already moved on with another rich African. And who knows, it might be the rich African that Claudia said had bought her the Rolls Royce before Simon ever came into the picture, right? So I'm just saying, Porsha's getting the same work, and this is just getting started, that Fallon got, but so many people had so many negative things to say about Fallon, and some people still do. Because some people would, come out and try to justify, well, she was cheating on him. Well, she did have a baby with Jalen. And your point is, Porsha got with Simon while he was married to Fallon. And he bashed Fallon on social media. And now here we go. Her bashing is just beginning. But anyway, Porsha also did come out because someone posted a comment on social media that said, I sure hope all of this is not for a storyline. And Porsha responded and said, I would never, ever do anything like this for a storyline. So she confirmed what I said. I mean, I already believe that. I just, first of all, like I said, I don't believe Porsha's smart enough to come up with all of these different pieces to make this come together for a storyline. It just doesn't make any sense. Just like Porsha got blindsided by Cordell the first season that she was on with him as her husband, and he didn't even show up to the reunion. That was not in her plans. Him filing for divorce before the reunion and packing her up in a U-Haul and shipping her off to her mama's house was not in the plans. It was not a storyline, okay? But it's something that worked out in her favor for the most part, because a lot of people felt sympathy for her because they felt like he used her for a cover, used her as a beard. I'm going to be honest. I don't believe he used her. I'm not saying that he isn't. I don't even want to say struggling, but I'm not going to say that he didn't have his playtime in that world. But I honestly, even though Cordell never really came out and said much, I do believe that there may have been some agreements, but I also do believe that he was just like, this girl is too much, as well as her family, and I'm just over this. I don't want this anymore. And he was very smart, and he protected himself with his prenuptial agreements and all of that other stuff, where she was not going to be able to come in and take half or even a sliver of what he had worked for all of those years that he put in football, period. And so that definitely was not in her plans. But a lot of people saw her as the victim, and oh, she deserves a second chance. And even Candy said that she spoke up for her because they were going to axe her from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But she was like, no, she needs this more so now than ever because she has nothing at this point. Okay. So she's been a person that has been given a lot that she doesn't really deserve, and still ungrateful, still out here moving however she wants to move and using her looks and her body, which I do believe, not that it matters, but I do believe that she never admitted to getting a BBL, but I do believe that she got it because spare me with the, I had my boobs done, so my ass got jealous and it just grew bigger too. Please get out of here with that. All right. We know her mom is of a certain size and she has never had to do the booty and stuff like that to get what she's got. But her thighs match, as well as her calves and her ankles. Okay. All of that matches. So let's just be honest. The waist, the thighs, the calves, the knees, all of that matches the booty on her mama. We can't say the same for Porsha, okay? But that's neither here nor there. I don't care. It's not a big deal. But I'm just basically saying in terms of her honesty, that's where my issues lie with her. But anyway, guys, yeah, they're saying that Porsha and Simon has already moved on with others, but the divorce is going to be messy. So buckle your seatbelts, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Guys, thanks so much for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.